In a valley forgotten by time, a real-life predator from 58 million years ago has been awakened. But it's about to meet a cinematic legend. Two titans, two kings, from vastly different eras of Earth's history, are about to collide in a completely hypothetical, prehistoric showdown for the ages. In one corner, we have the king of Skull Island, Kong, a movie monster whose size changes depending on the film. But modern takes put him at over 100 feet tall, a literal skyscraper of fur and muscle. He's not just brawn. Kong is a thinker, a tactician, able to use his surroundings as a weapon at a moment's notice. It's a maze of tight passages and deep pools. The snake's grip tightens, its muscles powerful enough to take on prehistoric crocodile strain to their absolute limit. For a moment, it looks like the king is completely outmatched in this alien environment, limiting Kong's movement and giving the snake countless chances for an ambush. Both titans are wounded, exhausted, but burning with primal fury. The Titanoboa lunges, its jaws wide, but Kang is ready. He won not just with power, but with intelligence, adaptability, and an unbreakable will. He proved that while the Earth may have once belonged to monsters of scale and shadow, its future now belongs to the king. But as one ancient terror falls, the tremors of their battle may have awakened something else, something even older. Still slumbering in the island's depths, he dodges the attack, using his agility to seize the serpent by its neck and tail. The Titanoboa strikes again, this time from beneath the water's surface. The snake thrashes, its powerful body trying to coil and crush, but Kong's grip is like iron. With a final, earth-shattering roar, Kong exerts all of his catastrophic power. He pulls, stretching the ancient predator to its absolute limit, until the sound of snapping bone echoes through the valley. The nearly 60-million-year reign of the Titanoboa comes to a brutal end. Its massive body coils around Kong's legs, trying to drag the mighty ape down into the depths. One is the undisputed, yet fictional, ruler of Skull Island, an ape, of impossible size and strength. Fossil records tell us this serpent lived between 58 and 60 million years ago. It reached lengths of around 42 feet and weighed about 1.25 tons. Let us know in the comments who you think has the upper hand. While one arm is pinned, he uses his free hand to grab the snake's head, forcing its jaws away from him. Then, using that incredible problem-solving mind, he repeatedly slams the serpent's head against the hard canyon walls. The dazed Titanoboa loosens its grip just enough for Kong to break free. Roaring, Kong uses his powerful arms to haul the giant snake from the water, dragging the fight onto more stable, open ground. The tactical advantage has just shifted. Patrols a newly discovered cavernous valley on Skull Island. The air is thick, humid, and feels ancient, stirred from a slumber that should have lasted millions of years. The Titanoboa emerges from the murky depths of a swampy bog, a silent, colossal shadow. This was a true apex predator of its time, a genuine monster from a lost world. It hunted by ambush and constriction, but its primary prey was likely giant fish in the rivers of ancient South America. The other is the largest snake that ever lived, a constrictor from a world without humans. So, what would happen if they met? Who would actually win? Let's break down the tale of the tape for this monumental clash. In the other corner slithers the very real Titanoboa. Our battle begins as Kang, the self-appointed guardian of his domain. With shocking speed, the serpent strikes. Kong is thrown back by the sheer force of the blow. The snake's first attack is a test, a way to gauge the power of this strange, furry challenger. Kong roars in fury, not just in pain but in sheer defiance. He pounds his chest, a declaration of war. He grabs a massive, petrified tree trunk and heaves it at the serpent. But the Titanoboa is impossibly fast, evading the projectile as it vanishes back into the dark, swampy water. Round one is a draw, but the battle lines have been drawn. Kong, now on high alert, follows the beast into its element, a constricted, swamp-filled canyon. This is the Titanoboa's world. Kong thrashes, his immense power fighting against the relentless, crushing force of the constrictor. Can Kong escape the Titanoboa's crushing coils? But this is where Kong's intelligence gives him the ultimate edge. He's so much more than brute strength. The final showdown takes place in a clearing littered with the bones of ancient creatures. What happens next is a pure contest of strength. Kong stands victorious, pounding his chest over the fallen serpent.